D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds, and have I got a story for you. Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I've read to bring you this video, and you can, read them for yourself, or you can just watch this video where I'm going to explain it all to you. Before I get started, though, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we just keep getting shoved to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, why don't we go ahead and get started? And this one saddens me, you guys, but we're going to have to talk about it. So last week, I did a video about how they were making a live-action Gargoyles movie from Disney, and Kenneth Branagh was going to direct. And it looks like that's probably not true. So let's read this. This comes from comicbookmovie.com, also not my favorite website, but whatever. So it says, Gargoyles creator Greg Weisman responds to rumors a live-action movie is in the works from Kenneth Branagh. It says, despite it widely being reported that Sir Kenneth Branagh of Thor and the Perot movies is gearing up to the helm a Gargoyles movie, the show's creator Greg Weisman has now debunked those claims. Read for additional details. I was so bummed when I saw this headline. Like, you guys have no idea. I was so happy last week when I thought we were getting a live-action Gargoyles movie, and now it's not happening, and I'm like, no, I want it so bad. But maybe it's for the best. Sometimes we just need to not have these live action movies because it might, be bad for the original project. So, all right, so here's what it says about this. So it says, produced by Walt Disney Television Animation, Gargoyles only ran from 1994 to 1997, but became a cult classic and remains beloved to this day. The spectacular Spider-Man showrunner Greg Weisman is widely credited as the show's creator, and it's drawn favorable comparisons to other classic animated franchises from the 90s, such as Batman the Animated Series and X-Men the Animated Series. I would agree. All three of these animated shows are fantastic. So it says, it may have wrapped up decades ago, but Gargoyles has remained at the front of people's minds. So true. It finally received a continuation in 2006 for a 3-year comic book run from Dynamite, though fans remain eager for a proper revival, whether it's another animated series or perhaps even a live-action spin on the property. They have some new comics out. I haven't read them yet. I bought them, but I just haven't read them yet. It's timing. I don't have time, So it says, this past week, it's been widely reported that Gargoyles movie is in the works from Thor and Death on the Nile director Sir Kenneth Branagh. Needless to say, the prospect of the filmmaker helming a live-action take on the iconic series was cause for celebration among fans. But Weisman has since taken to Twitter to claim there's absolutely no truth to this news. Now, before I get into his comments, he could be lying. It's not out of the realm of possibility of him lying because he wants to make it a surprise or whatever. But let's just pretend he isn't lying, because why would he lie? But at the same time, he could be lying because he doesn't want people to know. But as soon as if there's set photos outside and people take pictures of them, we'll know. Anyways, I'm thinking he stated in response to a fan who shared the rumor that it's flat out not true. So it says, while this seemingly puts the story to bed once and for all, it's worth pointing out that Weisman may well be out of the loop when it comes to Disney's plan for the property. I mean, that's another thing that could totally be true. They could be working behind the scenes and be like, sorry, you don't get to decide whether we make a live action movie. Earlier this year, he was quoted as saying, I don't own Gargoyles. I don't get a dime off of it being on Disney Plus. I've always wanted to do more. I've got a timeline for the show that's 315 pages long. I've got notebooks and comp books full of ideas for it, spin-off notions, and all sorts of things, which I would love to see. Disney likely doesn't have to involve Weisman in whatever they do next. Another reason for that WGA strike. But doing so would win over a lot of fans. For now, we're obviously going to just have to wait and see what happens. Would you like to see a live action spin on Gargoyles? Absolutely. And then this is the tweet that he did. And again, they're correct. They could be doing it behind the scenes. But for me, I just go, why wouldn't you have Greg Weisman involved. I mean, they're talking about like not paying him and stuff. And I just go, yeah, but just pay him. I mean, come on. If he's got ideas and he came up with the original concept in the first place, and it's very obvious that after season 2, when they did their own thing with season 3, because he wasn't involved in season 3, it was very obvious that he knew what he was doing and you guys don't. So why would you not incorporate him into this project? And I just go, that would just be the wisest choice in my opinion. And I really hope that this is not true and they still are making it, which I will make another video about it if it comes out that they really are making a live action. But for now, I'm just going to say, bummer that this is not happening. I'm super sad now. But we'll see. Maybe there's a glimmer of light in the future. Tell me, what do you guys think about all of this? How do you guys feel about this Gargoyles movie, live action movie not being made? According to Greg Weisman. Now, he could, like I said before, and this article said that I had read to you, he could be wrong. He could be 110% wrong, and they just haven't involved him at all in it. But I just go, if they haven't involved him in it, mistake number one. And if they haven't involved in it, maybe it's not happening, but I hope it does. I'm like, when I read that article last week, I was so excited, you guys. And I'm still excited for it because I just want to see these characters come to life, Me and my kids watch that show all the time. I have the action figures from the 90s that I had as a kid and we play with them and stuff. And I just want it so bad, All right, you guys, that's all I got for you this week. Tell me, what do you guys think about this? Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.